for thousands of New Yorkers have been relying on to stay afloat are going to end tomorrow. The federal government did not act to extend funding for the program, so it's being cut off. Now, the state Labor Department says 102,000 New Yorkers will stop getting checks immediately. And Jennifer Lukey's been speaking with those affected by this benefit cut. She joins us live in the studio tonight to tell us more. Jen?
Well, Liz, anyone who has been getting unemployment here in New York for more than 26 weeks will be cut off tomorrow. The federal government had been funding a long-term unemployment program which allowed out-of-work New Yorkers to get up to 63 weeks of benefits, but that funding has been cut off, and with Congress in recess, there will be no last-minute deal tonight to restore it.
Tony Perez lost his job in March, a job doing stamped concrete for a company he had worked for 20 years.
It's hard because for my field, there's not really a lot of jobs out there. A lot of them are given up to the younger guys.
Tony says he looks for work every day and he's applied for at least 100 jobs, but so far, no luck. His extended benefits have been helping him get by while the search continues.
I called Sunday for my check and they told me this would be your final extended benefit check. As of the 29th, it'll be cut off. And I was just at a meeting on the 23rd and they didn't say nothing to us. We were in a meeting for an hour and a half. Lady was telling jokes. She probably should have told us more about we were getting cut off.
During the recession, the federal government extended unemployment benefits to out-of-work Americans who had exhausted their state benefits. But now that the job market has somewhat improved, not all lawmakers are sure that bonus time is necessary. But advocates say it is, and without it, the economy will suffer.
We need to have a country that makes things again, and we need to have a country that puts people to work again. And until then, there should be an expansion of this.
When is enough enough?
That's a good point. When there's jobs for all the people that need jobs, that's enough is enough.
A deal could be reached when Congress goes back into session, but that likely will take a few weeks. In the meantime, the state Labor Department is encouraging impacted New Yorkers to continue to make weekly claims, so at least there is a record in case you can get paid retroactively. Tony says the uncertainty is causing a lot of anxiety.
I understand they got a lot on their plate with a lot of other things going on, but we just get bypassed somehow.
Now, the Labor Department has 96 career centers across the state. A spokesman says anyone, regardless of whether you are still receiving benefits, can use the services at these locations free of charge to search for work. They're also sending information on other supplemental programs, SNAP, Family Health Plus, welfare benefits, to those who are impacted by this cut who might qualify. Liz?
What are the chances, though, Jen, that the federal government could restore the funding for this program once they go back?
Well, there is certainly a contingent of lawmakers who want it and are promising to fight for it as soon as they get back on the 6th of January. But this has become a very partisan issue, and the question becomes just how long should someone be entitled to these benefits? This whole issue likely would have gotten a lot more attention over the past couple of months had it not been for the government shutdown and the rollout of Obamacare, but both of those topics kind of overshadowed it until now. But again, it's important to remember here, if you're on unemployment and you've already received 26 weeks of benefits, the checks will stop tomorrow. Liz, back to you.
All right. Thank you, Jen. And that brings us to tonight's